Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Chief Dele Momodu, Chairman, Publisher, Inflation International. May I invite him now to give his welcome remarks.
Thank you, Ruben.
Boss, go left now.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural Dele Momodu Leadership Lecture on the occasion of my 64th birthday. You may be wondering, why is he starting a lecture series? The reason is not far-fetched. The clock is ticking, and by the grace of God, on my next birthday, I will be 65, and will undoubtedly qualify to be an elder statesman. In my moment of soliloquy, I asked, what next? I'm sure I have written over 1,000 articles, spoken endlessly on radio and television, but not much has changed for my greatly endowed country, Nigeria, and its long-suffering people. My verdict was that criticism alone cannot do the job. I decided to use my God-given wealth of influence and confidence to reach out to our leaders, technocrats, and my fellow citizens in general. So the next phase of my struggle will be to encourage some dialogue and conversations. I'm someone who follows his thoughts with action. So I immediately came up with the idea of a national and international lecture. And this is the first of its series. So my first move was to think of a topic. That was quite easy. My country is riddled with all manner of debilitating challenges, of which we are all guilty in various degrees of culpability. Rather than continue to have the blame game, of which again we are all experts at, and we're also champions of complaining and lamenting like the biblical Jeremiah. So I decided to do something. Why can't we end this endless energy crisis? The most disturbing thing for a Nigerian, the most embarrassing, is this energy thing. It's as if it's rocket science. And we go to smaller countries and we enjoy this energy that we cannot have here. So I thought to myself, if I want to buy any product, all I need to do is pay, and it will be delivered to me. So how come we pay for electricity and it cannot be delivered? I can see PROF looking at me. That is the challenge I'm throwing at you and our leadership seated here today. With all our humongous investments in electricity, they've all gone up practically in smoke. The more we paid, the less electricity we got. Since electricity affects all of us, we should gather in this room today and discuss solutions in a non-partisan atmosphere. You're welcome, Your Excellency, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the former governor of Kano State and former presidential candidate. Thank you so much for coming. So, as I told former Vice President Atiku Abubakar a few days ago, let it be said that I played my part very well. And that should be the vision of everyone in this room. Play your part very well. So after picking the topic, I had to find the lecturer who must be well grounded in the subject matter. I thought of no other than my dear brother, Professor Bartholomew NNAJI, who is seated here today.
Please sit down.
His intimidating resume speaks for itself. So I won't bore you with it because we'll be here all day when we look at it, or we will publish it later. So on 20th March 2014, I took a leap of faith and sent a message to him requesting for just 2 minutes, a 2-minute call. Pronto, he responded, and we spoke for exactly 2 minutes. His words were truly encouraging and inspiring. Dele, you are not just a consequential Nigerian, but a consequential African. I will not say no to your request, and it's here today. Let me thank you. In the choice of today's chairman, I wasted no time in calling on the great African leader, the former president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, who in 18 months of one tenure, not second tenure, one tenure, he has 1 more to go. Hopefully, he will get it this year. I said, please, I want you to be the chairman. He told me, Dele, consider it done. He will be here any minute from now. He landed in Nigeria last night, having flown from London to Ghana 2 days ago, and had to travel out of Accra to come back to Accra and land in Lagos last night. So the rain, they are in the traffic, are trying to navigate their way to NIIA. So, of course, my brother, I call him Peter the Rock, former governor, Peter Obi. Anytime you call him, he's always as cool, as calm as the cucumber. So, my brother, why not? This man, we met on a flight to London last year, and it was around the time of my birthday. So I told him, I said, my birthday is on Tuesday. He said, oh, he's going somewhere. I think he went to Italy or something. He said, but the day of your birthday is, I'm leaving on Virgin Atlantic in the night to Lagos. He said, so I will check in and come to your house. I was looking at the logistics. I said, no, it's not possible. You won't believe it. He showed up like an apparition in my house. So please help me give him a big round of applause. So I called, I have a young friend. He is my button to Senator Alhaji Ladu Kwankwaso, and that's Mubarak. Where is Mubarak? That's my best friend. So anytime I want to reach his dad, I just call Mubarak. He said, give me some time, I'll come back to you. And I called Mubarak. And then, maybe around midnight, Alhaji walks late into the night. I don't know how he does it, but he is such a brilliant gentleman. So Mubarak called me and said, hold on for Daddy. So I told Daddy, I said, please, I want you to come to Lagos. I know how far Lagos is from Abuja. And these days, for people who don't have too much, flying can be very difficult. And he said, no, I will honor you. You won't believe it. Till Mubarak called me again a few nights ago. I was still doubting that maybe they would call me. In fact, when I saw his call, I thought he was going to say, oh, sorry, Daddy cannot make it. Daddy is there. Please. He is one of the most powerful, one of the most dogged politicians in Nigeria. And I'm sure he's following in the robust tradition of Kano politics. Madam Aminukanu, the Abubakar Rimis, and I'm happy that we still have people like you in our political system. May Allah continue to bless us. So, the next thing, I wanted a venue. You would have expected that maybe we go to a good hotel and all that, but how do you listen to a good lecture in a too comfortable environment? So I said, no. I wanted a serious environment where everybody, oh, please help me welcome the former president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, please. Thank you, sir. I knew the rain did do some shaking, but we are representing you. Fortunately, my speech is the first, so you haven't been anything, sir. Thank you, sir.